Thinking of moving to Dubai? Imagine securing a golden visa that allows you to have stability and all the added perks. Hey people, welcome back to Bricks with Tips. You're here with myself, Tayo, co-founder of Bricks with Tips, which I run with my wife, Antoinette. This channel is dedicated to help you guys get better with property and your financial goals. But we started this series, the Dubai Blueprint series, to help people that are planning a move to Dubai. Now, if you don't know already, you can go to the description where you will see the full playlist with all of the gems, every specific point about your move to Dubai. So many people found it beneficial. And if you're watching this video, you probably find it beneficial as well. Now, in this video, naturally, you already know, we're going to be talking about the golden visa. Make sure you watch this video to the end because what I plan to do is to reveal the main ways of getting a golden visa, but more importantly, reveal how you actually may be able to get a golden visa as well. Now, guys, if you don't know already, I have a golden visa. My golden visa was relatively easy to get. And in this video, I will show you the way that I got my golden visa and all the different ways where you could potentially get a golden visa and how you can get help as well. If you're loving this channel and you feel like you're going to enjoy this video, feel free to subscribe from now so you know where to find us. Feel free to hit the like button, and finally, feel free to drop a comment based on what you watch in this video. Let's get into it. So guys, the Golden Visa was launched by the UAE government in, I believe, 2019, right? And what it offers is people to have long-term residency up to 10 years in the UAE. Now, for those of you that don't know, you can't get citizenship in the UAE unless you're an Emirati. However, a 10-year visa does give you stability. Now, the UAE has effectively done this to kind of attract the best of the best from around the world, right? So I'll go into it, but it attracts investors, highly talented people, skilled professionals, exceptional students, and allows them to live, work, study in the UAE. It also provides them special perks for themselves and their family as well. So it's the UAE's way of saying, hey guys, if you're doing your thing, come here, we have a home for you for 10 years. So let's dig into the benefits and how it compares. The first thing is that it's long-term and renewable, right? Your typical visa in the UAE can be from 1 to 3 years typically, like a remote working visa is 1 year. A business visa, which a lot of people get, is 2 years. An employment visa is renewable, but it's attached to your employment. So if you lose employment, you can have a limited time that you can stay in the UAE before you have to leave. And sometimes that can result in bank accounts being restricted and so on and so forth. The golden visa is normally for 5 or 10 years. It's renewable and it gives you that stability. This can allow you to settle. It can allow you to make long-term plans, especially if you have a family, a young family, you know that there is stability. Like I mentioned, I've got a golden visa, which means that I got my golden visa this year, and my golden visa is going to cover me until I am... you guys thought I was going to reveal my age. Look, I'm sure a lot of you know how old I am. I don't even hide it. I think I've said it a few times, but I want you guys to make a guess, right? I'm not going to be offended. Make a guess in the comments if you're familiar with this channel. How old do you think I am? Bear in mind, I've got 2 children as well. Let's move on. Similar to the last point, the great thing about Golden Visa is that there's no sponsor needed. So you can be employed or you can leave employment and there's no impact. And then you can go into business and you can do this and you can be loose in Dubai, basically. There's no dependency on anybody else because you are your own visa sponsor. Next up, typical visas in the UAE will require you to visit the UAE at least once in 6 months. If you stay out of the UAE for longer than 6 months, your visa will be cancelled. This does not apply for golden visas. You can come and go as you please. Now, this is particularly important. Let's just say that you are a sports professional that wants a 10-year residency in the UAE, but you train in somewhere in Asia or in the States. Or let's just say that you're an actor and your base is in the UAE, but you know, acting, you might have 1 year dormant. That's when you'll be in the UAE, but you might be shooting in, can use America again, in Hollywood for a year. Your visa is not affected because you can come and go as you please. This is particularly beneficial for people that want to kind of do like 6 months in the UAE and 6 months somewhere else. Next up, family benefits. Great family benefits, right? Because you can sponsor your spouse and your children as normal with any visa. The good thing is that with a golden visa, it extends to adult children as well. So sometimes when your children are adults, there's a few more hoops to jump through when it comes to sponsoring your children on a normal visa. But with a golden visa, you can sponsor adult children as well. Huge added benefit as well. If you have a golden visa, you can sponsor your parents too. which is massive. For your family as well, you can also sponsor domestic workers as well, up to 3 domestic workers. So that can be like a driver, housekeeper, so on and so forth. Business freedom is a big one as well. So if you're a Golden Visa holder, you can own a business on the mainland and be the 100% owner as well, which you can't do with normal visas. Historically, and it is changing a little bit, but historically you needed someone who was an Emirati or a local to own the business 51% if it was on the mainland, but for Golden Visas holders, you can do that 100%. So let's compare it with other visas, and let's do the UK and the US. If we had to compare it to both, we'd do it with indefinite leave in the UK and a green card in the US. Now, the main thing to note is that if you get either of those two, they are stronger than the Golden Visa because both of them provide routes to citizenship of some sort, right? But the Golden Visa remains a lot quicker in particular, and it can be a lot cheaper as well. Now you know why the Golden Visa is good and why it is useful. Let's talk about how you can get one, who can get one, and spoiler alert, it's not just for millionaires. Let's get into it. Before we start, I want to let you know that all of these different routes to getting a Golden Visa, we can help you with. We've helped other people with it, and we have the necessary people in place that can assist you with it and make it really, really easy for you. So if you're interested, feel free to reach out to us using the link in the description. Here are the main ways you can get a Golden Visa and how to go about it. Pick which one suits you best. But it's important to know about all of them because one may not apply to you today, but it could apply to you at a later date. The first, and probably the most common and the one that you'll hear about the most, is real estate investment. The minimum investment to get a Golden Visa in the UAE is currently 2 million AED, which is roughly about $545,000 and £430,000. Now, this applies to one property or multiple properties. Many people inquire about this and they're buying jointly, maybe as business partners or a husband and wife. Husband and wife works better because let's just say that one party buys, they can sponsor the rest of the family because it's 2 million AED for one person, if that makes sense. If it's business partners, because you can't sponsor the other party on the Golden Visa, only one person will be able to get the Golden Visa if you're buying for 2 million AED. Now, this gets you a 10-year residency permit that's renewable so long as you keep the property. If you get a mortgage to buy the property, the mortgage does count towards it, so the finance counts. So if you put down 25% and then you get 75% mortgage, but the property value is 2 million AED, you can get a Golden Visa. Now, if you're buying an off-plan property, which many people opt for in Dubai or the UAE in general, then you can still get a Golden Visa through this route. This is typically done through approved developers, and what you can do is that if you are interested, just go to the link in the description and you'll find our details there because we have a team that can help you with your acquisitions in the UAE, and we have a team that can help you with your Golden Visas as well. We've helped many of you on this channel already, so don't get left behind. Now, it's not a surprise that the real estate route is a really, really popular route because when you consider it across other offerings across the globe, for a 10-year residency, when you look at the investment amount and the flexibility of it, it presents a really, really good offering. And the real estate market is really, really good in Dubai and the UAE in general anyway. Now, maybe real estate isn't your thing, right? We're property people, Antoinette and I, but we got a lot of people, a lot of friends that are in the business game or the investment game. So maybe that's your play. Another way to get a Golden Visa is through business or investment. Now, if you invest 2 million AED into a company or a UAE investment fund, you will qualify as an investor and can get a Golden Visa through that route as well. Now, to be specific, this could mean buying shares in a specific company or investing into a UAE approved investment fund. Next up, and this is a really interesting one, entrepreneurs or startup founders, because there's loads of them at the moment. If you are building the next big startup, then Dubai wants you. So to qualify, you either need to have an existing business that's doing well or a promising startup idea that will go through some approvals. The key thing is that you have to choose Dubai as the place that you're going to be doing the business, right? So if you have a startup registered in the UAE that's doing 1 million AED in revenue per year, then you can apply for a Golden Visa on that basis. Alternatively, maybe your startup isn't making money yet and you went through a UAE-based business incubator and it's been signed off by the UAE Ministry of Economy, then you can get a Golden Visa through that route as well. Finally, if you were the founder of a business in your home country and you sold the business for 7 million AED, you can get a Golden Visa in Dubai. Just kind of think of it as Dubai saying, come build your business here and we'll give you a home. Another one which may relate to a lot of people, highly skilled professionals, doctors, scientists, and more recently, highly skilled teachers as well, which is groundbreaking. The Golden Visa isn't only about money, it's a talent magnet. So if you're talented in your respective country and you've got the backings to prove it, then you could be eligible for a Golden Visa. Highly skilled professionals in related fields, I'm talking doctors, engineers, IT specialists, things in tech, researchers, scientists, and more. You can get a Golden Visa in Dubai. Now, to be eligible for these, sometimes if you're not based in the UAE already, you can do things like if you are referenced somewhere, or if you have been published as a scientist, or if you're regularly documented as doing groundbreaking research in tech, or anything that you can use to prove it. Because remember, these applications are submitted and they have to get approved, right? So you do have the chance to pitch yourself per se. But there are some auto qualifications as well. So if you are a highly skilled professional, as mentioned before, with a valid UAE job contract in the UAE, and you are earning at least 30,000 AED per month, then you can apply for a Golden Visa on that basis. The next one is quite similar to the previous one, and it's a bit broader. Senior management and highly paid individuals. So sometimes you can get a Golden Visa simply based on your salary and the seniority of your position. Now, once again, this is gonna have to go through an application, and you're gonna wanna position yourself in the best way possible. The threshold is you need a valid UAE job offer that you're currently working in. You need to be earning at least 30,000 AED. Other things can help, such as if you're an executive or you've been a manager for 5 years plus. They look at job titles as well. So anything that you can build together to show that you are due the Golden Visa. With a lot of these things, right, it's best to build up the best profile that you can and see if it's possible. A lot of the time, it's not going to hurt to see if you can be eligible. And this is kind of why I made this video, because it's up in the air, right? And sometimes just diving in and finding out is the difference between a 2-year visa that's tied to your employer and a 10-year visa. Next up, the visa that I got, creative professionals and freelancers in arts and culture. So are you an actor, a writer, an author, a famous YouTuber, somebody who's done excellent in sports? You can apply for a Golden Visa. Some of you may be thinking his YouTube channel is not even at 20K subscribers. How's he got a Golden Visa? Well, guys, I didn't do an intro in the beginning fully, intentionally, because I'm actually a TV presenter, right? YouTube is something I've done for a long time, but YouTube led into television presenting for me. So I present on a few shows, the main one being the Great House Giveaway, and that show's won a BAFTA award, an RTS award, a broadcast award. And naturally, because I've been a TV presenter for a long time, and I've done a lot of news in the UK for a long time, I've got a lot of references from many major publications, be it press, radio, television, across the UK. It happens quite frequently. I think my television show is currently on repeats on Channel 4 right now, so you can check it out if you want to. So on that basis, that's what allowed me to get a Golden Visa. I'll speak about the rest of everybody else, but I'll talk about my process because I experienced it. So how mine worked is that with the team that I'm currently working with, I created a profile referencing my achievements and my references from many major publications. I sent that off. It was then approved by the Department of Arts and Culture in Dubai, and then I used that approval to then apply for a Golden Visa. I did most of it via WhatsApp. I only had to come to Dubai when it was time to do my medical and other bits and pieces effectively, and my biometrics, sorry, should I say. So quite a smooth process, and hopefully if anybody's interested, reach out to me because I can help you guys access that smooth process as well. So this visa is really, really interesting because it just shows that the UAE is interested in capital coming into the country, and also academics, and also the best talent, but they also understand cultural currency as well and how important that is. So guys, if you are somebody who's a creative, even if you're a content creator, influencer, famous YouTuber, look, there's news that the Golden Visa is even being extended to gamers and streamers. That shows how forward thinking the UAE is. They're willing to give people a Golden Visa based on that because they understand that they want to be a hub for that. And it's very, very interesting because I know in some countries across the world, you may even be able to, some lenders may look at streaming income and they don't see it as real income. They still don't believe, because a lot of people are being dinosaurs, right? The UAE is very, very forward thinking. Finally, you can get a golden visa if you're an outstanding student in a UAE school or a UAE university or a global top university, which is really, really interesting, right? Because the UAE university makes sense, like their top students get golden visas, so they stay here. But what they're also doing is that if you're a top student at Oxford University, or you're a top student at Harvard, for example, they're saying, hey, wait. Come to Dubai. Habibi, come to Dubai. We'll look after you, 10-year visa. So it's a way of attracting some of the smartest people across the world as well. So guys, to conclude, as you can see, there's not just one way to get a golden visa. There are a number of ways. And as you can see, they're quite flexible as well. It's not one channel, golden visa or not. Sometimes you could be eligible for a golden visa, but if you haven't positioned yourself in the right way, you're not going to get it. So it's super important to understand what it takes to get one. And quite often than not, the best way to do that is to go with someone whose job it is to get people golden visas, which is why we've left our details below using the people that we use to get a golden visa, and we'll be able to help you out in that manner. If you are serious about getting a golden visa, one of the things to do first is to sort out your professional profile or your portfolio, which shows what your speciality is, what you have to offer, and then we can start working with that to make the application as strong as possible for you. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment in the comment box below, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.